Welcome to the channel, Guardians. In today's video, we're taking a look at a hand cannon that I'm not really hearing anybody else talk about, but it's actually pretty special. You can roll some pretty insane perk combinations on this thing. So Guardians, let's get into it. Alright, first off, Guardians, how do you acquire this hand cannon? You guys have to head on over to the Dreaming City, and up here in the top, you've got the Shattered Throne. Head on into the Shattered Throne. There are 4 encounters, I believe, in total, and the Waking Vigil has a chance to drop after any one of the encounters. I got mine after the very first introduction encounter, and people who I was playing with got it to drop from like the last encounter. So any encounter in the Shattered Throne, it will drop. Now the hand cannon we're talking about in today's video is none other than the Waking Vigil legendary hand cannon, a returning hand cannon from the Forsaken era, and even back then it was a really good hand cannon. Now this is a 140 RPM hand cannon sitting in the energy slot, has a range of 38, stability 44, handling 67, reload speed 60, aim assistance 85, really high, zoom 14, and almost maxed out recoil direction of 98. Now if you take a look at this picture right here, you'll see the Waking Vigil does not have as much range and stability as the Palindrome, but where the stats are lacking, it makes up for it with the perks that it can roll. Now there are no barrel options that you can roll on this hand cannon. It comes with sights, and the one that I would suggest is Hitmark HCS. It gives you a +5 to range and a +5 to aim assist. There are other sights like Crossfire and Sure Shot, which give you more range, but they also do things like give you -10 to handling, -10 to stability. So Hitmark is the only sight that gives you a range bump, but doesn't have any drawbacks. So try to go for Hitmark HCS, but honestly, the sights don't matter too much. They affect the hand cannon very minimally. And in the magazine column, you can't actually roll accurized rounds, and accurized rounds is what you want on pretty much all your hand cannons right now in this sandbox. So the next best bet in this column is actually ricochet rounds. It's going to add a +5 to range and +10 to stability. Also, high caliber rounds is good. It adds a +5 to range, and armor piercing rounds also adds a +5 to range. You definitely want to shoot for those 3 magazine options if you can. Then in the first column of trait perks, you have Outlaw, Slide Shot, Killing Wind, Rapid Hit, Rangefinder, and Surplus. Honestly, pretty much all of these except for Surplus, and don't get me wrong, Surplus is really good, but all these perks are really good. It just depends on which one you want. My suggestion would be Rangefinder or Slide Shot. Slide Shot states that sliding partially reloads this weapon's magazine and temporarily boosts range and stability. Anything that boosts your range is going to be really good in the Crucible. You got Rangefinder. Obviously, this is going to boost your range by aiming down sights. And then we have Killing Wind. Final blows grant increased mobility, weapon range, and handling for a short duration. So Slide Shot, Killing Wind, Rangefinder, some of the best perks for PvP, and you can roll all of them in this column. So take your pick, guys. Then in the last column, we've got Opening Shot, Dragonfly, Snapshot, Kill Clip, Disruption Break, and Vorpal Weapon. When it comes to the Crucible, you really only want one thing in this column, and that is Opening Shot. Improved accuracy and range on the opening shot of an attack. This trait makes it so pretty much every gunfight that you start off, you will be almost guaranteed to land that first critical, which makes it a lot easier to win that gunfight when you just need to follow up 2 more shots. So in my opinion, the god roll would be Hitmark HCS for the sight, ricochet rounds for the magazine. I'm personally going for Rangefinder in this first column, just because Rangefinder is always active when aiming down sights, and then something like Killing Wind is also really good, but you have to get a kill first to have that active. So Rangefinder in that second column, and then Opening Shot in the last column. That would be the god roll in my opinion. But let me know down in the comments what roll you guys got on your Waking Vigil, or what roll are you guys going to be chasing in that Shattered Throne. And that is pretty much going to do it for the guide. I hope you guys found this helpful. If you guys are new around here, need more Destiny 2 in your life, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to hang out with me more, don't forget to follow me over at twitch.tv/paidtobefamous, and I'll catch you Guardians in the next video. Peace.